Hi, and welcome to another edition of Juju's Place. This time we're going to work on building our own garden. I'm going to be using a product called Sika, and I got it at Home Depot. It weighs about a pound. It costs about 10 bucks, and it's super easy to use. It's a lot easier than having to haul concrete, a big old bag of concrete that weighs about 50 pounds. So we'll take it from there. I'll try and show you step by step, and sorry about the thumb in the picture. That's my spouse. I love him. I've picked up some castle blocks. Here's my wood that's going to go into castle blocks. We're going to need some deer wire. Here are my 4x4 by 8 feet and my buckets. Probably wondering what I'm going to do with these buckets. So I've now dug 8 holes. The 8 holes are going to hold the buckets. And this is my contraption. So this is going to hold my bucket in place with my 4x4 by 8. We're going to pour in this wonderful product called Sika. It's a fence post. And we're going to see what happens. So I want to make sure that my boards are nice and level. They're level. It's all perpendicular. And now this is our product called Sika. And you want to make sure you wear gloves, protective eyewear. You're going to break the middle where it says the arrow. Now you're going to run this over your knee to activate it. You have a short working period here. So now I'm going to cut this open and we're going to pour it in our bucket. It doesn't give off any fumes, but it can be messy. You might want to lay a tarp down in your work area. So if you look down into the bucket, you're going to be able to see that it's actually starting to bubble up. Like I said, it doesn't give off any fumes. So this is a polymeric material. It weighs about a pound. But now I'm going to do this to all 8 of my buckets, and that's going to be my fence post. It weighs about a pound, so it's really easy to work with. I've used this stuff in the past, and it's just really great product. So it's better than lugging around a lot of concrete. So as you can see, it just continues to bubble up, and then when it's complete, we'll show you the final product. Okay, so now that the product has actually done its thing, neighbor's dog coming over to say hi. This is how high it flowed. And now I got a handle, so now I can lug this thing wherever I need to. So I've dug my holes a little deeper, and next stage is to continue making these posts. So now comes the hard part. It's trying to get all that dirt down in around the bucket so that it's nice and secure. The good thing is that this product is water resistant, so I just have to get this dirt to feed down around the bucket and then just let that dirt dry. So I've used a hose, and then I found a little metal piece of rod to kind of try and tease that dirt down in there. So far, so good. All right, well, that was what we did today. So we're gonna let these sit, and then tomorrow we'll be pulling out some of these weeds, and we'll be putting down our gopher screen, just because we have a horrible problem with gophers here. So until next time. Okay, so we've cleared away all of our weeds, the majority of them, and now I'm putting down some wire for a little added gopher protection. Even though the bottom of our boxes is going to have wire in there, we just have a real problem with gophers. So I've stapled it into the corners. I've measured this out, and then we're going to use these staples right here to actually sink them in the ground. So that way everything stays nice and tight. Okay. So when you're putting your wire together, you're going to want to use those 1/2 inch staples, and then I left a little on the ends like this, and then I'm just twisting them back on themselves. For attaching our deer wire, we use these staples. It worked out really well. It's nice and secure, and it looks a little cleaner. So this is how you're going to use these castle blocks. They are already preformed, so you just slide your wood in there. Don't use pressure treated wood in the garden. It has poison in it because it's pressure treated. So you want to use non-treated wood. Okay, so now the garden is completed, and now we're just going to watch everything grow. The next thing that we'll do is look into figuring out how we're going to water this on a timer. Never be afraid to challenge yourself. You never know what you might end up with.